Hey everybody, and welcome back to Game of Thrones. Now I went back because I thought that I may have been wrong during that last episode where Gerard was fighting Flynn, and maybe it was my lying eyes that didn't see a prompt or a specific button to press or anything like that. But no, I went back as I was editing it and I watched it several times. My reticle carried over to his face and locked on his face and was moving with his head, and no button prompt came up. And that bugs me. That really does upset me, because and perhaps maybe again this was a bugged copy that I had downloaded, or as I was downloading this particular episode, maybe something went wrong where that button prompt was supposed to pop up. But that does frustrate me, where the game sets you up to lose. And while that may seem like it's a part of the story, do it as a cutscene. Don't make me an active participant in something that I can't have a choice in, that I can't win. Unless it's something like, 300, where it's a fight against futility. It's 300 guys versus armies of 10,000s, and they're fighting a losing war. And, King Leonidas, spoilers, oh god, spoilers, at the very end, King Leonidas is charging into people, even though, he's riddled with arrows, he knows he's gonna die. That's one of those last stand type things. But this, when he clearly could have knocked this dude into tomorrow, don't give me that choice. Just do it as a regular scene where they're fighting and tumbling. He gets the upper hand momentarily, but the guy overwhelms him with strength, rolls back on top and punches him in the face, gets pulled off. That's frustrating to no extent. Because then you make me think that it's my fault as the gamer that something didn't happen because I wasn't fast enough to react. If I'm not fast enough to react, like in Ashura's Wrath, I'll own up to it. I'll eat that. That's something that I'm willing to accept. But if a game doesn't let me do something and it's prompting me to do this thing, I really have a problem with that. That's a design flaw, or that's a design that I take issue with. So Telltale Games, that's an issue that I had with that particular moment. I have vented my frustration with that. Now let's continue with the game.
I love King's Landing in the afternoon.
I don't like this chick.
The sun just barely kisses your skin.
I don't like her. She's deceitful.
You used to love this place. Remember, we'd come listen to the musicians in the evening with Lady Marjorie?
You're right. It's beautiful here.
I have a feeling if I was doing something,
just through here,
she would catch me and she'd snitch on me.
What are you doing?
But I'm not giving her anything to snitch on me.
You'll see.
For.
Queen Cersei's finest wine. Come on, sit down.
Where did you get that?
I know a boy who keeps the Queen's cellar well stocked. Nobody will miss it, I assure you.
Okay.
A little won't hurt. It's just wine. I promise you, we won't get in trouble.
Nah, I'm okay.
Suit yourself then.
Because if she detects alcohol in my breath, that's not good.
So,
And she's already got me in trouble once. No, I'm good. I gotta think politically. You had sex with someone, didn't you? I mean, most times that's akin to rape back in those days, because you didn't really have a choice.
Well, I'm not very good at this sort of thing.
Are you in love with me?
Listen, if I tell you this, Mira, you must promise to keep it to yourself. You can tell no one.
I swear, I won't tell a soul.
My mother was a handmaiden to Lady Olenna for many years.
Okay.
She became pregnant. It was a disgrace to her family. My true name is Sarah Flowers.
You're a bastard?
Yes. I'm fortunate to be where I am, I know that. But to always have to hide,
What of your father? Who is he?
I don't know. My mother died not long after my birth.
She carries some resentment.
I'm so sorry, Sarah.
Sympathy. Will
It's
you
just-
remember that?
I don't want to be Sarah Flowers forever.
Okay.
I need Lady Marjorie to arrange a marriage for me. It's my chance at a life.
Have you tried asking Lady Marjorie?
It's not something I can simply ask for. I need her favor first.
Okay. You don't have it?
I know she often confides in you, and I was hoping that maybe sometime when she comes to you wanting to talk, you might suggest she talk to me instead. Give me a chance to win her over. Coming from you, it's sure to mean a lot.
Of course, Sarah.
Thank you, Mira. Thank you. I'm so sorry. Here I am talking about myself. I know your family's troubles are much greater than mine. With what happened to your brother and your father. You sure you won't have any? You look like you could use a drink.
No, I'm okay.
A conspiracy of handmaidens.
Lord Tyrion.
My lord.
Ladies, what have we here? If you mean to drink from that flagon, you're going about it the wrong way.
We're just enjoying the sunshine.
Is that what they're calling wine these days? Not the finest arbor red, but a favorite of my sister's. Quite expensive for a handmaiden. I'd be curious to know how you got hold of it. Since I'm certain my sister didn't give it to you, she won't even share with me.
We found it.
Found it? Where?
In that bush. Lord Tyrion.
Strange it should find its way into a bush. If Cersei knew you had this wine, she'd drown you in it. You must know what risks are worth taking, especially if you wish to have an alliance with me. Things have changed. My father has recently taken an interest in Ironwood. Most of the Royal Navy went up in green flames. It must be rebuilt. He insisted I handle things myself. I'm on my way to meet representatives of Lord Whitehill.
Lord Whitehill?
He's hired a pair of merchant lords to broker for his house. It would seem Lord Whitehill wishes to sell the Ironwood right out from beneath your family. I don't know much about the man, but judging by his up-jumped sellswords, negotiating with him won't be pleasant.
You can't trust Lord Whitehill.
I don't intend to. Come with me. These men think I have no choice but to deal with them. Imagine their surprise when I bring a Forrester to the table. It might be the first fun I've had in months. My lady?
Let's do this thing. Political intrigue. Let's go. Why does it look like an oil painting in the background? What's going on? Am I tripping on acid? I can taste the colors.
We've been waiting here for an hour.
Andros, be courteous.
Courtesy in a merchant. Like finding gold in your chamber pot.
Ha! Somebody pooped
Apologies,
gold.
my lady.
Who is this? Some girl you've brought for entertainment?
She's a lady, Lord Andros.
My name is Mira Forrester.
Mira Forrester?
Yes, indeed.
Why are you here?
A fair question.
We were told we would be speaking to Lord Tyrion alone. This is no place for a Forrester.
I'm here to sell our Ironwood, my lord.
Oh, really?
Andros? I'm sorry, Lady Mira, but we've already spoken to Lord
You
Tyrion.
spoke, I listened. Lady Mira has since persuaded me to consider her offer first. Now, if you'll excuse us,
You're going to dismiss us?
Can't do this.
I assure you I can.
This is a mistake, my lord.
I don't think so.
Lord Whitehill will hear of this. He's not a man to take such matters lightly. Nor am
Tell
I.
whomever you wish, my lord. It's no concern of mine.
We'll see about that. Lord Tyrion.
Lord Tyrion, do let me know when you've come to a decision. I'd like the opportunity to change your mind. Lady Mira.
Good day, gentlemen.
I like him.
Ah, well, that was fun. Now, as for your offer, what did you have in mind?
My lord?
The Crown's Ironwood. I assume you have a proposition?
Let's make it a favorable one.
You had a reason for coming here. I know it wasn't just to entertain me.
My family can supply all that the crown needs.
You're suggesting the Forresters be our sole supplier of ironwood. Lord Whitehill will be left in the cold. If he wishes to sell to the Crown, he'll have to do so through your family. You will have him at your mercy. Or you'll bring your houses to open war. You do know that's a possibility, don't you?
Then that's a risk I'll have to take.
Why did his face do that?
I'll consider the arrangement. Of course, you'd have to do something for me in return.
Which is?
Don't worry. The terms will be fair.
Whatever it is, I'll do it.
I just asked you for an open favor, and you agreed as if I were inviting you to tea. You're either very brave or very foolish. We have an understanding then.
Thank you, my lord.
This will either be very good for both of us, or very bad for you. For your sake, I hope it's the former.
Okay.
My lady.
With lords, he does it for entertainment, but for the sake of the family, it's best to be as compliant as possible. No need to rile a lord who's trying to help you, even though he's doing it to satiate his own entertainment or boredom. Oh yeah. Look at the. Why does he have blood? Well, I guess because we were killing some folks. Hey, who are you? Who are you? Wait, don't you walk from me. Don't you. Whoa.
They were headed for the main gate.
I know another way.
You coming with us then?
I'd like.
If you're to save your house, you'll need more than the two of us at your side. You'll need an army.
That's why you're here, isn't it? To hire one.
Partially.
An army of sellswords.
And a man to lead them. Do you hear what I'm saying, boy?
I can lead an army.
I know you can. I've always known it. Your father was blind to that.
None of that matters without sellswords to hire, and all the companies around here are engaged.
What about Croft?
One-Eyed Croft, with the second sons. They're all with the Targaryen girl now.
But Croft owes me a favor.
I'm pretty sure he hates you, actually.
No. He'll help us. I'll make sure of it.
And how are you going to do that? You didn't part on the best of terms.
I'll be charming.
Right.
For some reason, I like that answer the most. Of course, I'll be charming. The best jackasses in the world always go for charm
Well,
first.
this mother of dragons and her sellswords are headed north, so we make for Marine.
Wait, Marine? Shit.
What?
Unfinished business there. I don't want to talk about it.
We can't afford any distractions.
It's not your problem. It'll be fine. I promise.
It's fine. I trust you, Beskar.
I shouldn't have said anything. I said I was with you, little brother. And I meant it.
I like their relationship. Oh, balls.
Ponte renas! Yung kay Josi Butagon Kostoti Tahor.
Yeah, I don't mind leaving them alive. Are the graphics slipping on me? It looks like the graphics are slipping on me. This looks like a watercolor painting. Should it be tighter than that? I don't know. I'm enjoying the story though. He will die. Yeah, as long as we're still, it's fine. That would it.
Just one more we'll have to kill later.
Let's go.
You did well back there, Asher. You acted like a true leader.
You two can talk about it later. We need to get out of here.
Yes, sir.
They won't stop looking for us.
I don't want anything bad to happen to her.
It's a long journey to Marine on foot.
And I have
I hope you're ready, Asher.
a slight feeling that
It won't be easy.
Just try to keep up, Uncle.
Don't you worry about me. Either we cross the narrow sea with an army at our backs, or House Forrester will not survive to see winter.
oh ho. And we're out. We're out, people. Oh man. Okay. Who do you trust in these kind of situations? That beguiles the mind. Like, do I trust my little messenger dude, who I've come to like, and he may come to expect something. I don't want his affections. But I don't want to put my best friend away. But I can tell her that she'd like to be married off. I can tell her that. Let's peek. All right. Sure. Let's bust in. What in the world is going on? I stole nothing. Someone ransacked this room, but I stole nothing. I have a feeling I would have gotten caught by now if I did. So.
Everything's still here.
I've stolen nothing, and I've done nothing to anyone.
The letters from my family. What would someone want with them?
They're trying to uncover the plot. You should have burned those letters. Jeez, man. That's what you always have to do. You burn the letters, and then,
Why would someone do this?
you just keep a memory of it. They have an agent of House Whitehill, trying to figure out who I am and what I'm doing here, probably. White Hall, whatever. Oh, there's a book. There's a book. I didn't put anything anywhere, so yeah.
Was someone going through my books?
Probably. Probably, I wouldn't doubt it, alright? Man, this suspenseful music is good.
I have information that will aid you with the imp. Meet me in the gardens at midnight.
With the... Oh, well that's not nice. You shouldn't call him an imp. That is not that's not PC. Oh, the blue flame.
There. That should last through Lady Elena's visit, at least.
There's been no news from Mira. She may not have found a way to help with Elena.
We'll be fine, Mother.
I pray you're right.
Me too.
Lord Glenmore's army could keep us from ruin. But Elena must still agree to the marriage.
My lord. You might remind Lady Elena that in terms of lineage, you are still very much a man.
Maester?
What I mean is, if the two of you wanted to produce an heir...
That was never in question.
Of course not. I just meant...
Enough, Maester.
You can still
When
slide us
last
some
we
sausage.
spoke of Elena,
Yeah.
you seemed unsure how she might feel about you. You just have to show her that you're still the man she knew. I don't mean to burden you with unwanted advice.
Let me handle this, Mother.
You're right. I'm sorry.
Yep. Let me handle this.
My lord, she's here.
I got it. At least he didn't say it in a disrespectful tone, so I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I appreciate cat that. Appreciates crack bread. Elena.
You look... You're really...
I know, I'm unspeakably handsome.
I see you haven't lost your sense of humor.
No, just two limbs and half a face. Please.
Of course. At least he has a cane.
So, here we are.
You look as beautiful as ever, Elena.
Oh, thank you. I set out for Ironrath as soon as I heard you were alive. My father suggested I wait, but I can't believe it's been 2 years.
Your brother's name day feast. We danced until the sun came out.
But now your house prepares for a funeral. And you... Tell me the truth, Roderick. How are you, really? And please, be honest with me. I don't mean to pry, but...
I'm getting better every day. Might be a while before we dance again, though.
I'm glad to hear you're recovering.
Mm-hmm.
So much has changed since we were children. Playing hide-and-seek in the grove and...
You're so easy to find. You always hid behind the same tree.
Maybe I wanted you to find me.
I'm so glad I did.
But Roderick... I need to ask you something. When I arrived at Ironrath today, your courtyard was filled with drunken soldiers. White Hill soldiers. They said some terrible things. The White Hills are your oldest enemies, Roderick. Why are they here? Has something happened?
Trust me, they won't be here long.
That wasn't an answer.
Elena doubts me? Don't doubt me.
I'm going to be honest with you, Roderick. I have always looked forward to our marriage. But in light of all that's happened to your family... My father is questioning the wisdom of our betrothal. He wants me to call it off.
And what do you want?
I've been asking myself the same question. And frankly, I'm torn. I don't care about your scars, Roderick. I love the boy you were, and I can love the man you are.
What?
But my family can't get drawn into a war with the Boltons. They're the Wardens of the North.
My house is stronger than it looks. Every one of us is fighting to survive, even beyond Ironrath.
It's good to hear you so assured.
Darn right.
But I have to be practical.
Lena,
It doesn't matter how we feel. How can I ask my father to risk everything?
Give me...
Even for you.
because I love you, Elena.
Roderick. I wish that was enough. I'm sorry. I have to think of my family.
Damn.
I'm going to tell Father the betrothal is off. If it helps, we can delay the announcement. It'll give you time to get your affairs in order.
Deepest apologies, my lord.
Damn.
I tried to stop him, but
So, the rumors are true.
You have no right to just...
And if it isn't Elena Glenmore? You're not still marrying into this wretched family?
My father has not yet made a decision.
Well, for what it's worth, you can do much better than this cripple. And my son Griff needs a bride.
Mind your own business, Whitetail.
My son's affairs are not your concern.
Then why not tell him why you invited me here?
I sent a raven to Lord Whitehill about letting Brian attend the funeral. But I never expected him to barge in like this.
Oh, she practically begged me to come. Of course, I'd want the same in her position. The youngest son home to mourn his dead father and brother.
Ryan belongs at that funeral. With his family.
Not until I'm certain that you know your place. Lord Ramsay ordered your family to obey my soldiers until my son Griff arrives from Harrenhal. But now, I hear you're ordering them around and keeping them dull on wine. It makes me start to question your obedience.
Lud, enough of this.
Fine. Let's talk this through.
How about I talk and you fucking listen? So, here's the idea. We're going to make a fresh start, you and I. Your brother Ethan was so self-righteous it made me sick. But you're a different man entirely, aren't you? So, if you want Ryan at that funeral, show Lady Elena you respect your betters. Kneel and kiss my shiny ring.
Just do it, Roderick.
You don't want to end up like your brother, do you?
Please. It means nothing, and we'll get to see Ryan again.
No.
I'm not kissing your ring. Do what you must.
Fine. I'll just tell Ryan you didn't want to see him.
No, please.
And because of your defiance, I'm taking what should have been mine in the first place. The other half of the Ironwood Forest.
You can't do
Ramsay
that.
Snow
I
said...
know what Ramsay said. I'm saying something else. As of today, I harvest ironwood from wherever the fuck I please. And you can't do a bloody thing to stop me.
Would you defy an express order from House Bolton?
I've known Roose Bolton my whole life. As long as he gets his ironwood, he won't care. Well, I have what I came for. I'll leave you to your business. Oh, by the way, my men have a name for you. Roderick the Ruined. Isn't that clever?
He's always been a brute. I'm just glad you didn't submit to him.
Damn right.
You'd put your pride ahead of your family. What's poor Ryan going to think? That we've abandoned him?
We can't afford to show weakness, Mother.
It would have been a minor sacrifice.
Hopefully, I did that for Elena. Did it for Elena. And I'm gonna cut the video there. But I did that for Elena. She seemed unconvinced at best for right now. And to kneel down and kiss the dude's ring to get the brother back would have been placating my mother, but that would have shown her more weakness. At least this way, if we do need help and we do need allies, we can go ahead and Elena could say, you know what, but in the face of adversity, despite his condition, he stood strong. I believe in him and his people. And we could have this wedding. Because she said it herself. He was always a brute, but I'm glad to see that you didn't back down from him. Yes, I don't know what I could have done to convince her though. Because she remained unconvinced despite what I said. And it's like, I can pay you in Ironwood. Yes, but bribing when appealing to emotions would only insult a person further. You know? So we'll see. We'll see how this turns out next time. So thank you so much for joining me. If you liked it, smash that like button like there's no tomorrow. Share the video with the world. Hit me up on Twitter. Hit me up in the comment section below. Let me know what you think about the videos thus far. And I'm The Outlier, and I will see you all in the next video.